Labor unions have been pivotal in shaping fair work practices around the world. They first emerged during the Industrial Revolution as workers united to protest dangerous conditions and unjust labor practices. These early unions fought tirelessly for better wages, reasonable hours, and safer workplaces. Their collective strength enabled them to negotiate with employers far more effectively than individual workers could ever hope to. In the United States, labor movements gained momentum in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, advocating successfully for key reforms like the 8-hour workday. Strikes and public protests became powerful tools for drawing attention to the plight of workers. Thanks to persistent union efforts, numerous labor laws were established to protect workers. Although union membership has seen a decline, their influence on improving labor rights remains undeniable. Labor unions continue to be essential advocates for workers' rights.